The newspaper booths are continued to be torn down from the streets of Baku. The media advocates warn it could kill independent press in Azerbaijan. This was the gloomy forecast expressed at a press conference in the media center today, where Kamran Huseynov, the salesman of the kiosk number 57, which is scheduled to be torn down, talked about his problems. For several weeks, I have been pressured by persons presenting themselves as the employees of the trade department of the Baku Executive Power. They demand me to empty this area for the installation of a new kiosk. However, they do not offer a job to Huseynov in the new kiosk, despite he has 3 children and needs a job. State-owned press distribution company Gasid, for which Huseynov works, does not interfere with the process. The company has lost more than half of its kiosks. Nearly 6 months ago, Baku City Executive Chief Ajibala Abtalibov verbally informed the director of the Gasid company that the old news kiosks in the center of the city would be removed and replaced with new ones, similar to Paris newsstands. Over the past a month and a half, more than 40 kiosks have been torn down in the city center. No formal decision on the removal of the kiosks has been presented. The editor of Azerbaycan newspaper Rahim Ajibali said that the new kiosks sell everything but the newspaper. Retail sales of our and other newspapers have declined sharply, and we suffer a loss. Over the last 6 months, Gasid owed Azerbaycan 25,000 manat for sold newspapers. The same is true for other publications. The company admitted that a problem exists and is associated with the process of replacing the kiosks, said Hajiev. The owners of the new kiosks are not interested in selling newspapers and sell food, fizzy and even alcoholic drinks. According to unofficial data, each storekeeper pays 2 or 3,000 manat for it. Therefore, it's not profitable to sell periodicals, which does not bring a large income. In addition, storekeepers are instructed to sell less independent newspapers, which depend on retail sales. At the press conference, it was decided to launch a campaign to protect the market of retail sale of newspapers. For this purpose, a group of media representatives and journalist organizations intend to hold meetings with the leadership of Gasid Company, chief of Baku Executive Power, and representatives of the presidential administration. Lawyer Fuad Aghayev expressed his readiness to stand trial over the case of kiosk number 57. In the meantime, journalists will embark on independent investigations.